Hi you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. This is such an exciting opportunity for me. I have butterflies in my stomach. I am overwhelmed, I am anxious, but I am very excited to put this out in the world. So I really want to thank you for supporting me and letting me use my platform to really better myself. And there is no amount of thank yous, no amount of words that can go into how that makes me feel. But I want to just explain where I kind of am going with this. So before I tell you what my launch is all about, because it's not a product. Everyone thought it was going to be a product, which is very exciting, maybe in the future, but it's not. So as you know, on my Instagram, I often talk about makeup items and talk about my experience with an item or feature products that I'm really loving. And a lot of the times I'm staying very consistent in what I'm using, and that just comes from a place of habit. I really like what I like and I really don't like what I don't like. But when I get to talk to you guys, I learn that there's so much more to this industry. This idea has always been lingering, and with Anand always pushing me to be like, this is what you need to do, this is amazing. You really need to go for it. Without further ado, let's get into what is actually happening in my life right now. As you guys know, I've been working on this very exciting project and it's ready to come into fruition. I told you guys it would be out by September, and it is now September 23rd, and I think I've met my deadline. I made it before the end of the month. So what I'm going to be doing is creating the first of its kind, or one of its kind, beauty and makeup consulting and coaching. So what does that mean? Really means for me is that I get to do what I love to do and talk about beauty and talk about skin and talk about the products and really indulge in that, but also help you achieve those looks for an everyday lifestyle. So we don't have to have the red carpet glamour looks all the time, because realistically we don't have time for 4 hours to sit and get ready. But we do have these major life events that we want to get dressed up for. We do want to look our best for day-to-day life, or we do want to have that one look that we can always go to. And that's what this is going to be. This is going to be a platform for you to come and learn and really have that one-on-one time with me. And what's really special about this is it's not a group class, and it's not a class where I would just speak and you take notes. It's not like a master class. What this is kind of like a consulting or a coaching, but a beauty version of it. So you and I would meet and we would create a plan for what you want to learn. You know, I'll have a list of facial features that we can work on, and I'll also have lists of looks that you can learn. So you can choose, either you can learn through a method of, you know, developing these skills, certain features at a time, or you can learn a full look, and that will be an option for you as well. The other option, which is the third option, is to have my time. So if you are going to be going to an event and you want to create a certain look, but you just want to know what to buy, take me shopping with you, you know, so I can stay on the phone while you scour through the aisles of your favorite store. And I think that would be really fun, right? It would almost be like hanging out with your girlfriend and really just taking her shopping with you, and that would be me. So the whole point of all of this is, when you think about it, like if you join a gym, you know how to work out, you know how to run on a treadmill, but that can only do so much. So you might invest in a trainer, or you might invest in a coach, and you would learn from them and you would expand those skills. Similarly, if you were to start a new job, you would have a trainer to train you in those skills. And this would be the same situation. I would be there to train you, to coach you. It's really like the fishing analogy, you know, teach a man how to fish and they will eat for life. I want to give you those skills for everyday living that you can apply to your day-to-day makeup to achieve a 5-minute look, to achieve a 45-minute look, to achieve that smoky eye, to get that perfect red lip. Whatever you want, I am going to be there to train you, to coach you through it. And I hope that makes sense, because I don't know how else I can explain it. Maybe I can do a Q&A, and I would be totally open to that. So this idea really came to me when I was asked to cultivate a look for somebody at the start of COVID over DMs. And I thought this was really interesting, because all I had to do was ask them what they had in their makeup stash. So, you know, I asked them to take a photo and a video so I could kind of see what they're working with. And I used what they had, so they didn't have to go out and purchase new products. They could have if they wanted to, but I kind of just used what they had and created a look for them from start to finish, you know, what they're gonna apply as their base, what they're gonna apply for their concealer, what they're gonna use for their shadows. And it worked out so well. She was so happy with her look, and I really, really thought that this is what's missing. This is the one-on-one coaching. And I thought, wow, if I could do that over DMs, why can't I do that over video with you in person and really walk you through this? So this can be an learning moment for you, or this can be a look that you want to achieve before a date night, or an event, or for your like Mendi or e-shoot, or whatever you want. Like, you get to decide. This is kind of going to be like a very personalized session. I'm going to really study you and look at your face and tell you what would suit you, right? You can achieve that smoky look, but my type of smoky look might look really daunting on your features, and we want to accentuate the best version of you. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be working with you to figure out what really suits you. So what's really included? I already talked about what's kind of available in the package, but what are you really getting? So I thought that would be kind of fun to do a launch promo. So you would get 3 areas for a special price and that will be included all in the description down below, and you can choose any 3, so you get to kind of create your own program, or you can do a full look for a set price. Again, it'll be down below, and you get to decide what that look is. And I give you some options, but if there's something that you've seen on the internet and you're like, wow, I love this, I'm sure it can fit into one of those categories and we can make it work. So I definitely think this is what's been missing in the industry, is this one-on-one coaching and consulting. I want to be able to consult you on products, but I also want to coach you and train you. So I'm going to call myself a beauty coach from here onwards. I hope that's not awkward, but I'm going to, because what I feel like is I've created this community that's really learning, and I love that. I'm learning, you're learning, and what better way for us to really hone in on what we love and really enjoy it and experience it in a whole nother way. And I think this can be something that's a gift, someone who maybe already enjoys makeup and just wants to, amplify their skills, or this is somebody who's just starting out and wants to learn the basics, the beginner version of all the looks. And I think that's kind of really what's special about this program, is you get to decide, you get to cultivate your sort of plan that you want to have. So it's not just me telling you what to do, it's you deciding, this is what I want to learn, and me helping you get there. So this can be a gift for a loved one, or even to yourself who feels like, okay, I have certain basic makeup skills and I want to just amplify those skills to really push my boundaries. Or it can be for somebody who is new to the makeup world and just wants to learn those beginner skills. It can really be whatever you want to tailor this sort of session to. And this can also be for somebody who maybe has makeup and feels the lack of confidence to really rock a bold look, or to wear their makeup out, and they feel like this is so overwhelming. Let me be that coach. Let me be that person that really teaches you these skills to make your makeup wearable, make that skin look flawless, achieve that perfect base, whatever it may be. I want to be there to really guide you through the steps. And that's what I really want to be. I want to be a guide. I want to be your guru. Like, literally, I want to be your guru. And what's really neat about this whole, either you get to pick the features you want to utilize, or if you want to create a look, it can be a transitional coaching for you. You can learn a few features, or you can learn all the features, and then you can move on to achieving a certain type of look, and you will only get better and better. Because with this, it's not just about practice, it's about application, it's about precision, it's about, using the right tools at the right time. And I think for me, this is like a way for me to create like a building block for you to really excel at what you love. So if you love makeup, I want to be there to kind of support you. And if you're scared of it, I want to teach you that it's not scary. I want you to teach you that you don't just have to look so outrageous every time you put it on, because I know it can be very confusing, and I know it can be very daunting. I really want to help you embrace your beauty and take that first step to getting confident with everything that you do, because you do so much, so why not this? So I hope this was as informative and descriptive as it could be. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, or message me on Instagram, or even like send me an email. I would be more than happy to clarify anything that I spoke about. But tell me in the comments down below, who is one person that you think could really benefit from this? If it's you, that's wonderful. If you think it's a loved one, or if it's your mother or your sister, please, please, please tell me down below. I would love to know who this would be a wonderful gift for. And finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for the words of encouragement, for the phone calls, the text messages, the DMs, the comments. And I know you guys didn't know what it was, but the fact that you believed in me and were so excited for me, that really, 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 truly from the bottom of my heart makes me feel so thankful, so grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today, spending this little time with me, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.